This is the sixth commandment given to Moses on Mount Sinai. To me, this commandment means that any killing is morally wrong. The Catholic Church teaches that abortion, euthanasia, death penalty, and genetic cloning are all against this commandment. The Church sees all life as precious and that it should be treated as such. The Catholic Church does not believe in or support abortion, the death penalty, or any other forms of murder. In the encyclical Evangelium Vitae by John Paul II, it talks more in depth about this commandment. I picked out 3 important quotes I believe backed up their teaching. The first quote is this: "Whatever is opposed to life itself, such as any type of murder, genocide, abortion, euthanasia, or willful self-destruction, whatever violates the integrity of the human person, such as mutilation, torments inflicted on body or mind, attempts to coerce the will itself, whatever insults human dignity, such as subhuman living conditions, arbitrary imprisonment, deportation, slavery, prostitution, the selling of women and children, as well as disgraceful working conditions where people are treated as mere instruments of gain rather than as free and responsible persons. All these things and others like them are infamies indeed. They poison human society and they do more harm to those who practice them than those who suffer from the injury. Moreover, they are supreme dishonor to the Creator." All of the things listed in this quote recite what the Catholic Church is against in regards to the sixth commandment. The second quote I saw said this: "Cain's killing of his brother at the very dawn of history is thus a sad witness of how evil spreads with amazing speed. Man's revolt against God and the earthly paradise is followed by the deadly combat of man against man." This quote shows an example of why we have this commandment today. Cain killed his brother Abel. The last quote I picked out said this: "Here, though we shall concentrate particular attention on another category of attacks, affecting life in its earliest and its final stages, attacks which present new characteristics with respect to the past and which raise questions of extraordinary seriousness." This quote is saying that we must pay close attention to beginning of life matters, abortion, and end of life matters, euthanasia. I also picked out 2 Catholic social teachings I believe fit in with this commandment. The first one I picked was care of God's creation. In order to keep those we love alive, we must protect them. However, this does not just apply for humans. We must also protect our earth and keep it alive as well. The second one I picked out was life and dignity of the human person. All life is precious, and we must treat it as such. By treating all human life as precious, we can follow this commandment. This Catholic social teaching goes hand in hand with this commandment. For example, the USCCB says, in our society, human life is under attack from abortion and euthanasia. In question 1, I'm asking about the difference of the commandment between now and then. The world is always changing, so how did the interpretation of the commandment change with it? Does it mean to literally kill, or can it go as far as killing the environment? In question 2, I'm asking how you interpret the commandment. The word kill can be seen as a broad term by many, but how do you interpret it? Who did God direct it towards?
Per quanto grave possa essere stato il reato commesso, la pena di morte è inammissibile perché attenta all'inviolabilità e dignità della persona. Il pensiero dominante propone a volte una falsa compassione, quella che ritiene sia un aiuto alla donna, favorire l'aborto, un atto di dignità, procurare l'eutanasia, una conquista scientifica, produrre un figlio considerato come un diritto invece di accoglierlo come dono, o usare vite umane come cavie di laboratorio per salvarne presumibilmente altre. Se si sceglie la morte, i problemi in un certo senso sono risolti. Ma quanta amarezza dietro a questo ragionamento, e quale rifiuto della speranza comporta la scelta di rinunciare a tutto e spezzare ogni legame.
Egli ha il diritto di non essere trattato come un oggetto da possedere o come una cosa che si può manipolare a piacimento, di non essere ridotto a puro strumento a vantaggio di altri e dei loro interessi. La persona è un bene in se stessa e occorre cercare sempre il suo sviluppo integrale.